Now we're going to turn it over to Jim. He is making a buffalo chicken dip. So turning it over to Jim in the kitchen.
Hello.
Hi, Jim.
Behind the camera. Okay, I'm making a cheesy buffalo dip. It's an old family recipe. It's been in our family since about 5:30 this afternoon. And I'm going to show you what we need to do to make this yummy, cheesy buffalo dip. Okay, first off, we had to get our chicken. We had to get everything's kind of pre-prepped. So we did our chicken, did it in the steamer, okay? And this steamer, my daughter uses a steamer constantly. She constantly makes baby food for my grandsons by sweet potatoes. Let's see what else she uses. Squash, anything she can get in there and steam down. And then she basically uses the quick chef to just kind of like
pulverize,
emulsify it, for a better term, I guess. Then she takes it and freezes it. Then she'll pull it out and she'll heat it, and then she feeds the babies and they love it. So this thing is great for that. But we didn't have time to do all that, so we already did our chicken. Here's our chicken. This recipe only calls for let me see. Wait a second here. I'm seeing it. Oh, here we go. 1 cup of finely chopped chicken. So we're going to do that first, since we have the chicken already in here. So we're going to go ahead and get this out of the way.
While he's chopping that chicken, I will share with you that Ashley uses the micro steamer to make the baby food. The baby is only 7 months old. Go ahead, Jim. Keep working.
I said that.
I know. The baby is 7 months old, and she adds all kinds of healthy spices to the baby food. Cinnamon can be added to baby food, and several spices. You can Google that, what can be added to baby food. And that babies, this is her second son, and oh my goodness, does he eat healthy when he is able to eat homemade baby food. If you try to feed him store-bought baby food, he wants nothing to do with it. Go ahead, Jim.
Okay, back to me. All right. Okay, so we went ahead and finally chopped the chicken. Don't want to chop it up too much. Don't want to turn it into chicken paste. So it's a nice little finely chopped chicken here. Next thing we're going to do is and this has also been kind of using our measuring cups. We've got a half cup of ranch dressing, which we're going to put in a bowl, Tupperware bowl, and mix it up. I hear my dog going spastic behind me. Izzy, shut up. All right, then we do a half cup of buffalo wing sauce. Doesn't really matter what type to use. There's a lot of different ones out there. Obviously, depending on whether you like it hot, mild, or medium, you pick the sauce accordingly. Add that in to the bowl. And then we're also going to add our half cup of Kraft, well, it says Kraft, but shredded mozzarella cheese. What we do when we shred all of our cheese. We buy it in the little blocks. We don't buy shredded cheese in a bag because FDA allows them to put wood pulp in those bags. They'll, just to basically kind of keep, and also there's other stuff in there to keep it from sticking together. But they say you're allowed to have so much cellulose or wood pulp in your diet, so they allow them to put in this bag cheese. It helps it preserve it a little longer, gives a little longer shelf life. So, but we take all of our cheese, buy the bricks, and then we shred it. Okay. Of course, you know how to lock this in. Drop your cheese inside there, shred it. We've already done that too. So we've got a lot of mozzarella cheese here shredded. So we're going to add a half cup of mozzarella cheese.
So that was shredded days in advance, and we store it.
Yeah, well, yeah, we shred it days, weeks in advance. I mean, We've got cheddar in there. We got mozzarella in there. We got Kojak in there. We got everything in there. And a refrigerator. I'm pointing to the refrigerator. You can't see it, but it's right there. Okay. And we also have 1 tub of cream cheese. We're going to throw that in here. I use a different spatula because this other one's dirty. All right, that's in there. All right, then we're going to mix this up. I got the oven preheating to 350 because this is basically 10 minutes of prep time, 20 minutes of cook time. So I've got to mix this up. Then I'm going to add the chicken in once I get it a little mixed up here. There should be it's looking like a buffalo chicken dip right now as far as the color. See the color? That's good. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and add the chicken in now since it's starting to turn into a little bit of a thick little consistency here. All right, so we got all the chicken added in. Looks pretty good.
All right. We're going to add that to the Ultra Pro there. And that is the lid to the Ultra Pro. And that is the lasagna pan. Yay.
Yeah, it works good because I can hear her on the camera explaining what I'm doing.
I see we have Stacy just joined us. Welcome, Stacy.
All right, this looks pretty good as far as the consistency goes right now. And I think I can just dump it in here. And obviously, if you want to make more, if you want to make it, more than this, you kind of double the recipe instead of doing 1 tub, 2 tubs, half cup, whole cup, whatever. And I think that kind of is a no-brainer. I forgot to add the wine. Doesn't call for any, but Dwayne had Jack Daniels, so I had to have a little alcohol myself.
Yeah, Mary, you're right. He could have done the whole thing in the Power Chef if he wanted to do it that way. That would have worked too.
Well, I wanted to show more of our product.
That's fine, honey. I'm just reading the chat. We're
okay, but I'm just saying that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show everything.
All right, so that goes in the oven for how long?
30 minutes. No, 20 minutes. So it's 30 minutes total. Okay. 10 minutes prep time, which I don't know if this was 10 minutes or not. And 20 minutes cook time.
Yeah, very, very cool. That looks perfect in that.
Yeah, good. Yeah, it'll be really good.
Corey wants to know how much wine.
How much what?
Wine.
Oh, it's to taste.
Wine to taste. All right. Perfect.
Tastes pretty good.
Awesome.
Okay, so we are ready to. It's actually 350 already. We're ready to pop it in the oven.
All right. Pop it in that oven.
For 20 minutes, and then we'll see how it turns out.
All right.